friends and family. This is SP News Nuggets, and today, you guys, we're going to talk about a story that comes out of Georgia. This man has murdered his mother and his wife. This happened December the 7th, you guys. But we're going to talk about it, so I'm going to drop this nugget for you guys so you can see what's going on. And I'll see you guys later on tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time. We're going to go live and we're going to be talking about this topic too. So here we go.
It's so much to me. He took it away from me.
Tonight at 5, a mother's heartbreak. Her daughter killed, police say, at the hands of her own husband. Good evening, I'm Marissa Mitchell.
Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Tom Haynes. The suspect in this case, Johnny Edwards IV, is also charged with the murder of his mother in this shocking double homicide. Fox 5's Emily Aketa joins us live here in the studio. Emily, you spoke with the wife's mother today.
Yeah, and that mother still understandably in utter shock after learning about the killing of her 31-year-old daughter. She told me Venus Quanta was 5 months pregnant with plans to learn her unborn child's gender in just a few days.
County 911 status emergency.
It's the chilling 911 call that sent a swarm of deputies to the Highgrove subdivision on December 7th.
Yes, I killed my mother and my wife.
On one end of the line, 34-year-old Johnny Edwards IV. He goes on to provide his address and calmly states that he'll be waiting outside. Inside, deputies discovered two women's bodies, the murder suspect's mother, 57-year-old Dr. Kathy Edwards, and his pregnant wife, 31-year-old Venus Quanta. The Fayette County Coroner's Office says they both died from blunt force trauma.
The one thing that means so much to me, he took it away from me.
Quanta's mother, born in Liberia, now living in Colorado, is at a complete loss for words.
Yesterday, I took on the phone. I wanted to call to talk to her. But then it came to my mind. I said, I cannot talk to her anymore. I can't talk to her anymore.
Binda says the couple just moved in with Kathy Edwards on Coventry Court a few weeks ago. She tells Fox 5 the pair were surrounded by a loving family, though Binda admits she noticed signs that bothered her. She describes how murder suspect Johnny Edwards frequently said he felt like people were out to get him.
Although I was still a little bit skeptical of Johnny, but I knew that with that being with him, with the family, she was going to be safe, but I never knew that it was going to go to that extent.
Memorials for both victims set, Edwards behind bars, though no motive made public yet.
I asked him why. Why? Why, Johnny? Why?
The tragedy striking a chord for so many, and not just here in Georgia, but family and friends across the country, even internationally. In Liberia, where Venus Quanta is from, the 31-year-old leaves behind a 12-year-old daughter. Check out our website, fox5atlanta.com, for details on how you can help this family as they grieve Dr. Kathy Edwards and Venus Quanta's deaths. Tom, back to you.
Just so upsetting.
Okay, family, I'm going to give you guys some details of what happened. So, Johnny Edwards, that's the guy that you're looking at right now. He's Johnny Edwards IV. He called 911, and here's what he says. He says, yes. When the 911 answered the phone call, he says, yes, I killed my mother and my wife, said the 911 caller. Johnny Edwards IV. He went on to say, Johnny Edwards at 1:30 Coventry Court, I'll be outside. Inside the brick home on Coventry Court, deputies discovered two women's bodies in the afternoon. The murder suspect, mother, Dr. Kathy Edwards, she was 57, and his pregnant wife, Venus Quanta, she was 31. Okay, the one thing that means so much to me, he took it away from me, said Emily Blondin. That's Quanta's mother. So Quanta's mother's been notified, and she just said he took the one thing in the world that meant to her. She was born in Libya, but currently lived in Colorado. Is now a sole caretaker of Quanta's 12-year-old daughter, and her name is Princess. So Dr. Kathy Edwards' youngest son, Trent, stated a scholarship fund for Princess. He wrote, she has lost so much and we want to help secure her future. So Johnny Edward IV and Quinta married for nearly 2 years. Just moved in with Dr. Kathy Edwards, that's his mother, a few weeks ago, accordingly to Binda. She told Fox that the pair was surrounded by a loving family, but Binda admitted she noticed signs about the husband that bothered her. She described how Johnny Edward said he felt like people were after him and out to get him. Although I stayed a little bit skeptical of Johnny, I knew her living with the family that she was going to be safe, said Benda. But I never knew or would go to this extent. So this man really did not have a reason to take out his mother and wife. It seemed like, and this is just me, you guys, that there was maybe some mental situation going on, but he did call 911, and he stated that he had already taken the life of the mother and the wife, so he knew at that particular time what he had did, and he, needed some help. Excuse me. So they are setting up a fund. I guess it's going to be a GoFundMe. She says she has since started a fundraiser on Facebook in the effort to bring Quanta's body back home to Denver. Benda says she recently had foot surgery from an injury in Libya and therefore is not working, which is why she is seeking financial aid. While they declined to comment, the family of Dr. Kathy Edwards told everyone is welcome to the commentary of the life of the doctor on December the 13th. So they had a little speech thing going on for the doctor at the church. It was at Dogwood Church at 11 a.m. And they says that the Emora Healthcare confirmed that she worked as a physician at Emora at Peachtree City in the primary care clinic. Our prayers and thoughts go out to her family, the co-workers, the patients, and the entire community during this sad time. Let's see what else they got going on. Well, anyway, you guys, yeah, I think there was maybe a mental breakdown had happened. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But I want to know what you guys think about this, because this is happening and people want to put this underneath the rug and act like it does not exist. And it does exist. And so we know that this is probably what happened, and there's probably nothing else going to be said about it. But we do want to offer our condolences to the family of Dr. The doctor, his mother, and to the wife, her name being Venus Quintus, and Dr. Kathy. So I just wanted you guys to know that this has happened, and it was down there in Georgia, and we're going to be following up on this and seeing what else has happened. It did happen December the 7th. And I know that's been maybe a week ago, and I don't know how we missed that story, but we're going to try to keep you guys updated. And we're still a little sick. Everybody's still got a little flu going on, but I'll see you guys tonight at 5 Central Time, p.m. Be in the house. We're going to talk about this case just a little bit, because it's just a open and shut case. But we're going to talk about this case, and we're going to talk about the cupcake case, and we're going to talk about a Nia Blanchard case, and anything that you want to talk about. It's going to be an open discussion tonight, and we're going to see where it heads. Okay, you guys, I see you then. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.